Plumbing isn't a solo job, and the truth is the way you work with others can make and break your career. Today, after 21 years, I will be sharing some tips with you on how I've worked with others and it's skyrocketed and helped my career to get to the point where it is. Today, you're talking to me, Mr. London Plumber. For the first time you ever see in my video, I'm a plumber of 21 years from London. Let's get straight into the video. Matters in plumbing, yeah? I'm going to explain to you why. So, complex jobs require collaborations. You collaborate with other different trades, etc., etc. Safety depends on clear communication. So we communicate with each other, it's necessary and it helps keep you safe while you're on the job. Learning from others accelerates skill growth. So there's been many a times when I've been on the job and we've been working with carpenters or electricians and we're in the same unit. It might be a site or something like that, or a property, and I'm learning something about carpentry. I might be learning something about what an electrician does, which I didn't know or I need to know, so I thought I might ask. So it makes a lot of sense for you sometimes to ask these questions and understand that you can learn off of all of these different people, because at any point we collaborate together to complete projects. It happens in our industry, innit? The obstacles that plumbers face, yeah, is miscommunication with customers, yeah, which can sometimes happen when you're on the job, or it gets mixed up in transit, whether it's text messages, whether it's messages, emails, too many of them, and it's not clear communication, yeah. And what you can find sometimes is a conflict of two different people's personalities. They clash when they're on site. You know, someone's a loud person and the other person doesn't want to hear the radio at all, don't really want to hear anybody talking. They want to crack on with their work. And this can happen sometimes, and I've seen it happen when I've been on job sites. And some people, they're leery, they're loud, they like to be flamboyant, they like to be banging around their tools, they're talking to people, "Oi John, what's going on?" That type of vibe. It's not for everyone. Someone could tell you to come in there and say, "Shut the hell up." I've seen it happen. I don't feel it was the right thing to do, but I've definitely seen it happen. And that's a conflict of two different people having two different personalities, being in the same place and having to work together. These are some tips for successful teamwork, yeah? Always communicate clearly and be proactive, yeah? Respect the skills and others who are doing it, obviously. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There are many times when I've been on jobs and someone's asked me for help and I've said, yeah, of course. When they've been like, "Oh, that's really helped me out." And I'm like, well, you couldn't do it unless you ask for someone for help. And you should never be in a point where you're working together a team and you're too big, or you feel like, I can't ask that person for help, because of course you can. You haven't got free hands and you need someone to hold this. So that happens many times. Respecting people's skill shows you admiring others, and possibly they might teach you how to do it in their way, which might lead you to having another notch on your belt as a little skill level of something you can do for yourself. Communicating clearly will always allow people to have a good understanding of where we're at the job and where we need to get to. One of me and my friends, which is called Leon, have been on many jobs before and we communicate very well. So it's never really a stress working with him, to be honest with you. I actually enjoy it. Some points I do less of the work sometimes because he's quite active. But hey, we don't talk about that. Only joking, Leon. At this point in the video, I always like to ask you a question. What is the biggest lesson that you've learned working together as a team on a job? I'll tell you mine. One of mine is I could never do some of these big colossal jobs on my own. I needed people who work together well as a team to be able to create the project, to be able to complete the project. And I learned something by working alongside other tradespeople who are really good at their trade and are willing to teach me something. So the teamwork works out for me every single time. I mean, I'm learning and earning. And at this point of the video, I'd always ask people, if you found any value, please smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, because I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to help people who need this type of content, and I'm enjoying making it for you. So it helps out with the channel, and likes, comments, shares is YouTube's currency. So I'd appreciate you if you checked out the rest of my videos and you liked, shared, and dropped a little comment at the end. Hope you're having a great day.